What's up, family? Daily lesson number 65. Price to book ratio. What you are actually paying for the company's assets, right? So, based on what the stock price is, the book value will be different because you might see the share price say one price, right? But then you have to understand the book value, you have to take the assets and minus it by the liabilities that the company has, right? And that'll give you the book value, the actual value of the company, minus liabilities. Assets minus liabilities give you the book value. Remember that, y'all. Let's get into it. So, definition, plain English. Price to book ratio tells you how much investors are paying compared to the company's net assets. The formula: price to book equals stock price divided by book value share price, right? Book value is what the company owns minus what it owes, right? Book value is what the company owns minus what it owes. I'm going to say that one more time. A simple example. The book value per share is $20. The stock price may be $30 though. So that means the price to the book would be 1.5. So this means that investors are paying $1.50 for every dollar of the company's assets, right? Why this matters? Price to book answers a powerful question. Is the company trading below what it's worth on paper? Price to book under 1 could be undervalued or struggling, right? Context matters. Price to book 1 to 3, normal for stable companies. High price to book, investors expect strong growth. Assets matter most. Banks, insurance company, heavy asset businesses. This is where price to book matters most because these companies hold physical property, right? Less useful for tech companies, brands, software firms, because their real value is in ideas, code, intellectual property, not buildings, right? How investors actually use price to book. Value investors look for low price to book, strong balance sheets, profitable operations, no hidden problems. This is a classic buy assets cheap mindset. Common beginner mistakes. Assuming low price to book always means a bargain. Ignoring declining business quality. Using price to book for companies where assets don't reflect value. Sometimes low price to book can be a value trap. How pros think. Smart investors ask, are the assets real and useful? Is the company profitable? Is the book value growing over time? Why is the market price so low? Why is the market pricing it low, right? Cheap only matters if the business is healthy, y'all. Key is price tells you sentiment, how people are feeling about the stock. Book value tells you substance, the bottom line, what it actually is, right? Great investors compare both before buying. Like, share, subscribe, follow for daily wealth lessons. I love y'all. Peace.